I'll explain part C fourth program, that is create a class employee containing name and employee number. Create two more classes, manager with data members department name and number of employees under that department, and scientist with the data member year and number of publication. Using the concept of containership, read all the information of a scientist and manager and display the information in a neat format. That is a program. So in this program, we are using the concept of containership. So I'll tell you what is the meaning of containership in simple words. Containership is nothing but creating an object of one class in another class as a data member. Okay, usually we are using data members of basic built-in types, integer type, float type. Okay, whereas if we are using a data member of type class, then it is containership. So you will be very clear when you are go through with the program. So I'll explain the program. So here what we have done is we are using three classes, namely EMP, manager and scientist. Okay, and we are not using inheritance concept. These three are independent classes. Okay, first go through with the class definition. So in the first we have defined class employee, where we have declared the data members employee number and name, and we have the member functions, two member functions we have, get employee and put employee. So what we have written inside get employee is we are taking the input for name of employee and employee number, and put employee function, what it will do is it will display the value of name and employee number. That is the end of that class. After that we are defining one more class. See there, we are defining manager class and we have not inherited that, so it is also an independent class. So class manager, inside that we are um, declaring some data members, that is department name, D name, and number of employees under that department, so NEMP, number of employees. Okay, and after that the third line you see, that is EMPE. So what is that? EMP is the class name which we have defined earlier, and E will become the object of that class. So that is nothing but containership. So we are creating the object of class EMP in class manager. So that is nesting of class we say, and that is also called as containership. Okay, so after that in manager class we are having two member functions, get manager and put manager. In get manager, what we are doing, using the object E, we are calling get EMP function, and get EMP function related to the class EMP. Okay, so because we are not using inheritance, those member functions are not available in the class manager. So we have to call the functions which we have defined in EMP class using the object of that class. So E dot get EMP, followed by enter the department name, enter the number of employees under that department. So you have to give two inputs, department name and number of employees, followed by put manager. Here also same thing again, E dot put EMP. What it will do, it will call put EMP member function which we have defined inside EMP class using the object of that class. Okay, so this is again containership. Using the object of EMP class, we are calling put EMP function. Followed by we are displaying department name and number of employees under that department. There the end of class manager. Followed by again one more class we have defined, that is class scientist. Here also we have not used inheritance. This is also independent class. So we have declared some data members like number of publication and year of publication. So PUB and year are the data members. Again, one more time we have used EMPE. That is nothing but we are creating object of EMP class inside the class scientist. That is containership concept. Okay. Followed by two member functions we have in scientist class. That is also same again, get scientist and put scientist. Okay. So those two functions are meant for taking the input and displaying the output in a neat format. So again here we have used e.getEMP and e.putEMP in two different functions. Does the same thing as that of manager class. And observe in main what we have done. We have created two objects for two classes, manager and scientist. M for manager class, S for scientist class. Again, array of objects we have created. We have created 10 objects for manager class and 10 objects for scientist class. After that, what next? In output screen, what it will display first? Enter how many manager information you want to give. Okay, so it will ask the number, count. So you have to give how many managers information you have to give. So again, assume you have given 3. So that means 3 managers information you are going to give as the input. So 3 times it should loop to call get manager function using M object. So M object is related to manager, using which you are calling the member function of manager class. After that, next is enter how many scientist information you want to give. Okay, again the count you will be giving. So that many those many times it will take the input of scientist. So using S object you will be calling get scientist, get science function. Okay. After that, now after giving all the information, next is to display the output. So manager information is, so how many times, how many managers information you have given, those many times it will call put manager function. Again we have used for loop. Followed by scientist information. Again, how many scientist information you have given, those many times put sign member function will be called using yes object. Okay, that is the end of the program. Now we shall see how the output will be. So first in the output screen you can see enter how many manager. I have given 2. So it will ask enter the name and employee number. So you have to give 2 inputs. One is the name and the other is the employee number. I have given John and 100. After that it will ask enter the department name and number of employees under that department. So he is manager to sales department. Under that department 10 employees are there. So again, because I have given the count 2 managers information I will be giving. So again it will ask one more managers information to give. Okay, so you have to give one more time managers information. I have given Raju and 200 and marketing and 15 for the as a input for the function. After that it will ask enter how many scientist information you have to give. Again I have given 2. Here it will ask enter the name and employee number of scientist. I have given Preeti and 2 to 3. Followed by it will ask enter the number of publications and the year of publication the scientist has done. So number of publication I have given 5 and year of publication 2005. Because I have given the count to 2, it will ask the same thing again. Enter the name and employee number of scientist, Asma, and 547 is the employee number. Followed by enter how many number of publication and year of publication it will ask. So 8 and 2010 I have given. Next, it is done with taking the input. Now the time to display the output. So it will display all the managers information which I have given: name, employee number, department name and number of employees. 2 managers information it will display, followed by scientist information it will display on the output screen. Thank you.